Hello, and welcome to Bob's Reviews. I'm Bargain Bob, and I'm here in the Manila, Philippines. And we're going to do a short little review here. I had to do a remake of this review because I had received a copyright strike for my last video on this Mission M70 speaker. So I'm redoing the whole video. I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe New Year and happy holidays. Happy New Year to everyone. And thank you for tuning in to my very first video of the new year. And today we're going to look at the Mission M70. First off, everything in this video was bought by me for doing the said review. With that said, let's go. This is the Mission M70 speaker right here. Came out in 2000. It was rated the best-selling budget speaker in 2000. Very small footprint. It's not that big of a speaker. Let me pop the front off. Got a really cool front cover on it. Nice. Very nice. Nice, well designed. You have the Mission emblem in the front. And you also have the Mission emblem on the speaker itself. Bring it in a little bit. It's a sexy looking speaker. It's a small footprint. It's 245 by 150 by 230 millimeters, or 9.5 inches by 6 inches by 9 inches. So you can see it's not overall that big of a speaker. It is a lot longer and deeper. Solid construction, very solid, well made. Nice. Take a look at the back. We have our banana plugs plugged right in, nice. I like that. We have our emblems up here. Two-way reflex loaded. 68 hertz to 20,000 hertz frequency response. Crossover frequency is 2.8 kilohertz, 8 ohm, 15 to 75 watts a channel. Nicely made, looks beautiful. You've got mounts for factory mounts for stands, but somebody drilled 2 holes, which it's not bad, but it drives my OCD a little crazy. But it is a very nice, sexy looking, it's a front ported speaker, so technically you can put these up against the wall, but I tried it up against the wall and I tried it a little bit away. I have them positioned about 30 centimeters away from the back wall. They're a little bit closer, that one speaker there is a little bit closer to the wall, but it's firing this way, so it really doesn't harm the sound much, I should say. But we have a 110 millimeter or 4.3 inch woofer mid. It's made out of bonded woven glass. It's a composite cone, and if it matters nowadays, it is magnetically shielded. And then the tweeter itself is a 25 millimeter or 1 inch sheer microfiber dome. It brings out a lot of highs. Now Mission loves. Let me get them hooked up. That's what we'll do next. We'll hook them up to the stereo. I'm still using the SMSL A300 integrated amplifier. Really solid. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna hook the speaker back up, and we'll go for a test. I'm gonna reposition the camera, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. I've got them hooked up. We're listening to some copyright-free YouTube heavy metal, so hopefully it will not get copyright struck. Now, I have them positioned up high, like Mission speakers I highly recommend you do. I have them on 28-inch stands. Mission speakers really shine when they're up high, okay, in my opinion. These sound really good when they're up like this. I have the camera positioned right where my listening chair would be. but I'm sitting down on the floor. So it's going to be a little, and this is not a good camera to be doing a sound test with. So I'm using the SMSL A300 integrated amp and the SMSL SK10 DAC. And we're listening to it from the YouTube music, going through my streaming box optical to the DAC, and then from the DAC to the integrated amplifier. I'll turn it up a little bit. Best to listen to this using headphones. You could really hear the bass. They sound really good for such a small speaker. I cannot believe the amount of sound that comes out of these speakers. The sound stage, channel separation, very well done. The highs, I'm impressed with the highs out of these speakers. Now let me talk a little bit about Mission themselves. They're a company that started in 1977. And Mission, they love the number 7. They consider that lucky, like Chinese consider 8 lucky. Mission considers 7 lucky. Because the real good speakers in 1979, the Mission 700s. They were the first ones with the inverted tweeter, meaning the tweeter below the mid-range or woofer. And at first, I was turned off to these because I was old school. And people were telling me that it was terrible design. People that never listened to a Mission speaker are telling me this. These are technically my first pair of Mission speakers I've owned. And I am quite impressed with the sound of them and how I missed out on many years of owning a pair of Missions. These are excellent speakers for their size, and especially when it's working with this integrated amplifier, because it's 2.1, so it's sending all the lows to the subwoofer. So the speakers are basically doing the highs and mids, which is perfect, especially for this size. I would highly recommend using a subwoofer with these speakers. Really nice. And this is Mission is a UK company, like KEF, B&W, and Wharfindale, all of which are now having their speakers assembled in China. Good or bad, that's the way it is. You will have to deal with it. I can say I am impressed with the build quality and construction of these Mission speakers. The M70s are really nice speakers. I highly recommend the speakers. They're great for any beginner or mid-level enthusiast that's really into the stereo. I don't think you would be, as long as you mount them appropriately a little bit high, I think you'll be very happy with these speakers. I've played all sorts of, I've been using them now maybe a month, and I've played all sorts of music through these, and they've put up with it all, and they sound beautiful. I'm impressed. Now remember, you guys, when you guys are hooking up speakers, to turn the power off on your amplifier. Just you don't want to do any damage to your amplifier or damage to the speaker. So turn it off before you start switching speakers, before you're messing around with cables. Turn the unit off. Just a bargain Bob's tip. Now these speakers originally they were like $200 American back in 2000. I picked these up for $80. Yes, I paid a little bit more than I should, but that's because of the condition. It's all about condition. Like real estate, location. Speakers, it's condition. And also you got to take into consideration the fact that the seller has a high rating and replied quickly to my questions. Communication was excellent. I bought them off of Facebook Marketplace, and I was impressed with the seller, so paying a little bit extra for that is par for the course. But I digress. Up to you. I'm happy. I give them a thumbs up. Bob's Bargain Bob, thumbs up. They're good speakers. I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this one will not receive a copyright strike. And I'll see you guys in the future. The next video are going to be on the Wharfendale Diamond 9.1. Nice. Really nice. So I'll see you guys in the future. Please share and please like the video, you guys. That would be really great. I'd be grateful for that. And you guys take care and be safe. God bless.